Hello everybody. Yeah, I am here. I forgot the headset was muted. But yeah, we've gone from a full quali to a short quali because unfortunately ED2 drivers can follow instructions and the ED1 drivers can't quite. So we've had to do a short quali because we don't want to take it too long. But yeah, should be more action-packed to guess. Forming the grid for 53 laps of Japan tomorrow, and there is heavy rain due at the end of the race, says the weather report. So the race tomorrow should take about an hour and 28, an hour 29 with the rain at the end. It's normally about an hour 23. It's normally quite a quick circuit. But yeah, about an hour 29-ish tomorrow. The rain around about 6 to 7 minutes. Of course, add safety cars onto that, and we may pass the 90-minute mark, of course, but it's all good. The penalties, so last week ED2 had 0. They were excellent. ED2 has been well more behaved than ED1. Really well behaved. We're a good bunch. I thought we'd be more mischief in ED2, but they've behaved very well. ED1, there was 10 incidents. Steve was given a reprimand. Swarner, Steve and Ragge were given a penalty point. There were 10 incidents in ED1, the most out of any week. And yeah, so quite a few racing incidents were given. A few no further actions were given. 5-second penalties were given to Ragge, Swarner and Steve. And a 3-second time removal for Jay Wizzy because he got bumped on a safety car. No, actually a car tried to overtake him on the safety car, so he cut the corner a little bit and then he got the penalty. So we took that off. And I'm looking for definitely 25s here in Suzuka. Definitely 25s. A massive thank you to Matty Robbo as well, who has been covering the ED2 full quali this evening. He didn't have to do it. Excuse me, so thank you so much, Matty. I have got you on a side tab, so I'm keeping up to date with the ED2 lads. They've behaved incredibly, like I said. Do you know what? I may even start to commentate their qualifyings, do a couple of them, just to make sure I'm covering both. Of course, I'll stick with ED1 for the race because we've had great. Well, we had a full grid in Belgium, I think, and we plan to have a full grid tomorrow. I think there'll be 19 tomorrow, and normally we get a reserve in at the last minute as well. So definitely should have a full grid tomorrow, if not a minimum of 18, plus 2 more, of course. And yeah, the rain. I did some tests. I don't want to ruin it too much, but from the weather report, the drivers know that the race will be starting dry, going to heavy rain at the end. Now, of course, with Codemasters, that end could be lap 34 out of 53, could be 44 out of 53, could be 24. Who knows? I predict that it'll be dry for about an hour. I predict it'll be dry for about an hour and then the rain will come. But who knows? I can't tell Codemasters to make it rain on this second. I can just put in the weather boxes and they will give me what they want. So there we go. Now you all know Japan. I can't remember if it's on the calendar for the European tiers this season. Is anyone close to the line? Oh, Tom Robbo is close to the line. Should we go on a lap of Suzuka with the Alpha Tauri then? I don't know if I can remember all the name corners, but we can give it a go, right? So it's a bit of a start-finish straight. It's long enough to make a move, that's for sure. Then you've got the little right kink at turn 1, down into the hairpin of turn 2. And then you route towards the S-curves, of course. We have turn 3, turn 4, left into 5, right into 6, and then you've got the tricky flat Dunlop curve. And you don't want to get that wrong or you're going in a wall. Oh, the wheel movement from Tom Robbo there. Into the Degners, that's where you're probably going to get your penalties. Flick it into 1, flick it into 2, and then you route down to turn 10 and 11. And 11, of course, being this hairpin, can make some inside moves. Then you head flat round 200R with some fans in the background there. and you route your way down to, of course, Spoon Corner, because it kind of looks like a spoon. This is actually really hard in my opinion. I'm sure some drivers might disagree, but I think it's really hard to nail. 13-14, as much of the outside curve as you possibly can, and he's got his teammate down here for maybe a small slipstream. Maybe not, as he's going to now head through 130R, easily flat in these cars, not a problem, and then into the final chicane, the Casio triangle, or the Casino triangle, whatever you want. Don't invalidate on that final bit of the left-hand curve, and he's going to cross the line and set a time of a 25.8, pole for now, and I was told that hugging the right-hand side gains you a lot of time. I believe that's true. So, you may have not been here before when we actually tried to do the full quali. Captain Rogue is the new Mercedes driver, and Rosa, who's not got a time in, is the new McLaren driver at the moment. Not at the moment, for the rest of the season, because Wizard had these PS4 issues. So Rosa has been chosen. He's come back home early from the army, I believe, so... I don't know if that's America or English, but thank you for your service if it's UK. And yeah, he's come back and he's going to take the McLaren seat all season. Vaporizzi goes 26.9, and that's P5. 26.7 for Jay Lawler, 26.7 for Vapor King, 26.4 for Jamie James, 26.2 for Jesse, and a 25.8 for Tom Rubbo. Here's Jamie James, about to try and tackle Suzuka. We will have the task system for the race tomorrow. I just need to remember to set it up correctly this time, and the drivers need to do their part in using the correct driver number and of course the nationality. Yellow flags at 130R as the AlphaTauri lets that guy through and lets the next one pass, as you can see on the map. Ooh, keeps it in 7. Look at how much these drivers can attack the Degner curves, but unfortunately Jamie James retired there. On board with a McLaren of Rosa. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he's got in the locker. It'll be interesting to see what he does have in the locker. Welcome everyone back. Charlotte's route, top the line. Rosa, he's back. He is back. I believe he knows a few people in COS. I've never heard of him, but let's go on a lap with him. I don't know if your volume represents my volume, so I've turned the game audio down a little bit just so I can actually do the onboards and concentrate. And got very close to the track limits there, did Mr. Rosa in the McLaren, tackling the S-curves. Tyre temp is a little bit of an issue, as you can tell. The is it understeer or oversteer? The car's not turning. It's understeer, isn't it? Is that right? I think I should know that. And that wasn't an invalidation. That was close. That's got to be pushing the limits, right? Nearly a tier 3 champion when Cookie dominated. Oh, nice. So he's definitely got some pace. Nice. Is he on wheel or pad? I can't quite tell. Understeer when the car isn't turning. Yeah, definitely understeer. So tyre temp is understeer. Thank you, Mr. Stumpy. Good man. So we'll stay on board with the McLaren. It's not been bad, I don't think. A few people haven't got lap times in just yet. And of course, probably better to maybe start on the mediums with the rain coming tomorrow. Let's have a look. Rosa Sky into the chicane. Oh, he had to, did you see that? He just had to correct there at the last minute because he was going to invalidate. He crosses the line. It's a 26.9 and goes P8. Yellow flags all over the track for some reason. How's Rage doing in the Alfa Romeo? Coming down to the hairpin of turn 11. How's ED2 getting on? They've only got 3 minutes left of the qualifying session, which is going pretty well for them. So let's see who gets there, and some people haven't put laps in. Rage, P5 in Belgium, looking for another good result here in Japan. A good quali will help them do that. Yeah, we'll see. Excuse me, let me have a quick drink. There we go. So a couple of yellow flags as people get out of the way. Here comes Ragay to cross the line. And it's a 26-1 and goes P2. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. Let's have a look at someone else. Swarner in the Haas. Teammates with Kitten Pet, of course, who's in P11. And here is Swanner into the final chicane, the Castle Triangle. As much curve as he can. Right hand side of the wall. DRS on, crosses the line. 26.6 goes ahead of his teammate by almost half a second. And how's Tom doing at the front? Let's go on board with Tom. So he's heading past 200 hours down to Spoon at the moment. Not taken too badly. Oh, he went wide. He went wide. Excuse me, he has got enough time to come back in. Oh, someone's around there. That's Hesse facing the wrong way. And he's got wind damage there as well. So that wall has taken a bit of a beating. Sabat has invalidated on his fast lap. Jay Lawler's in 7th place with a 26.513. Vapor King, who got 2nd in Belgium last week, only ahead by 0.02 of a second. Is Jay Lawler on a quick lap? We can stay on board with the Racing Point driver. Where's the first set to... Oh, he's touched the curb! And he should just about be able to make it back into the pits. But there is a Red Bull coming past. He's going to try and get out of the way. Doesn't want to get disqualified, but should be okay. That Red Bull passing was Jamie James, and his attempt down on that time. So maybe a mistake there. How's J Luke going? He's in 8th place, so one higher than that. Of course, the 2 Alpha Towers had a shocker in Belgium, both of them retiring. Both of them retiring in Quali, both of them retiring in the race, although Tom Robbo's wasn't really deserved. The game did him over. J Luke's again, well, yeah, Jay Luke's wasn't really, it wasn't amazing from Codemasters going on the final corner. So Jay Luke and Tom Robbo looking for bounce back results. Tom Robbo, of course, in first. Jay Luke wanted to join him up there. Takes a lot of curve on that inside, and he's going to touch that curve again, and that's probably going to cost him some time, the Alpha Tauri driver. Now the question is he going to box and go out for one more run? Or is he going to complete the run? Because there's not a lot of time left. As you can see, a lot of people in the pits waiting to come out for their final laps in this short qualifying session. And he's going to finish the lap, J Luke. He's going to cross the line. There's a 26.4, and it's not fantastic for J Luke's standards, if we're all honest. Probably should have boxed and put another set on. How's Captain Rogue doing? The new Mercedes driver has just started his lap, so this is going to be his run, but he's touched that curve. Now I don't know if that's quicker or not. We can only judge, as he's probably going to lose it. Oh, keeps it in. And he's going over every single curve and trying to live with the slippiness, but he's not going to be able to go back into the pits, is Captain Rogue. And he's P14 at the moment. So I'm not too sure just yet. Attacking the Degners there. ED3 Quali is over, and look at that, the top 8 within half a second. That's amazing. Fair play. Well done to them lot, and I hope Matty can get me a picture. I can go back on the stream anyway, but fair play to those lot. Very good effort. EG2 have been brilliant. I think I've said this already, but they've been absolutely superb all season, EG2. Here's Captain Rogue into Spoon. Yellow flags all over the track, very close and invalidation. Understeering because the tyre temps are too high, and that would have slowed him down probably quite a lot, the Mercedes driver, as he heads down to the Casio Triangle. And of course 130R before that, I thought it was his teammate, but it was an Alpha Tauri getting out of the way into the final chicane. It's not bad, using a bit of curve as well, hugging the right hand side. Captain Rogue is going to cross the line, and it's only an improvement by a 10th. It's P14. Muzzer has started his lap, and I'm sorry if I flick through the drivers. To be fair, there's only 2 on fast laps at the minute, and I think Muzzer is not first. It'll be Rosa Sky on the... Ow! My head... Oh my... I just trapped a hair in my headset. Ow! Okay, never mind. So ED2 is over. Thank you so much, Matty Rower. Absolutely superb. And yeah, Cool, well done to them lot. Checker flag is very close to being out. Another 30 seconds before I'm sure it does. We're on board with the McLaren of Rosa Sky, as this is going to be his final run to see if he can improve on that P10. I mean, P10 is not bad for a debut, but I'm sure he can get better. Who said Tier 3 champion? Someone said he was a Tier 3 champion. Stumpy said he was a Tier 3 champion. So I'm sure he can do that. Oh, he slowed down. I didn't notice, I was looking at ED2. Right, who's going to be close to the line? I think with the Mercedes. Okay, it's Captain Rogue. So is Muzzer going to be next? Oh, Muzzer's invalidated. So it's only going to be P13 at the minute. Vapor Wizzy, who you would have expected better, he's only P11, but it looks like he's driving the car pretty quick. So I don't know if he passed the checker flagging time. J-Luke is only 6th fastest. I think there's an Alfa Romeo working their way down who has invalidated. Then it's probably going to be Swarner. It is going to be Swanner. Can he improve on a P9 place? Let's have a look. Over the curb, over that curb. A little bit tentative on the wheel movement. Let's see if Swanner can improve on P9. It was a 26.6, 26.3. Goes P5 for Swanner. Definitely not bad. There's an Alpha Tauri due to cross the line. Can Tom Robbo increase his lead at the front by a 10th? He does. It's a 25.6 now. Can Samad do something about it? Is he going to cross the line? 26 dead. Samad is not on pole this week. And I think Vapor King is coming round the final corner, but he's going to back out. What about his teammate TRT James? Only P12 for him. Where's J Law about to cross the line? P9 for him. And the last car to cross is going to be Hesse. Can he get on the front row of the grid? Does get on the front row of the grid. Jesse does get on the front row of the grid. 25.9 will start P2 in Suzuka tomorrow. Not a bad effort. Tom Robbo's on pole for the Alpha Tauri. And 2 different pole sitters. Maybe a different race winner tomorrow. Who knows? And that was a pretty cool quali towards the end. I'm happy it was done. I'm happy it was done. Well done to Tom Robbo. 2 points go his way. 1 point to Jesse. And yeah, not too bad at all. That's the final grid. I'll just take a quick picture of that. So who's starting 11th then? Vapor Wizzy starting 11th. Might have a bit of a benefit tomorrow. Rosa in 10th. J Law in 9th. Only 0.02 of a second off Vapor King, the guy who smashed Belgium in second place from an early spin. J Luke 7th. He'll be looking forward to the rain. Swan, a great lap. 6th place. And Jamie James up there too. Ragay. Samag started P3. And yeah, cool. And that sorts the grid for tomorrow. And we've got, of course, 4 or 5 extras to add on to the back of the grid. Should have a full grid for tomorrow. And yeah, looking forward to it. 53 laps of Japan. Heavy rain due before the end of the race. And yeah, I mean, should be a good one. It should be a good one. I don't think there'll be a commentator for ED2 tomorrow. So make sure you tune in to ED1. Because it's going to be a banger. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good night. And as Thomas says, goodbye.